Recently I've been pretty sick, and instead of, helping me when I begged my parents for the last few years to help me, they've just been sending me garbage. Recently, my mom, who I unblocked very recently, I regret that, she sent me a scam from Facebook. And when I showed her, look, all these people have been scammed by it, and this doctor is just a chiropractor, not a medical doctor. She's realized how horrible it was, and she apologized to me, and she couldn't believe it. And I'm like, look, just don't send me anything from Facebook, okay? Please. It's all scams. A week later, she sends me another scam from Facebook. So I blocked her. I'll never speak to her again. I really can't believe my parents are like this. I regret ever unblocking her. I regret giving people so many more chances than they deserve. All the people in my life, my ex, my dad, my mom. Then my dad sends me 30 quotes from Einstein, again from Facebook. Facebook's just filled with misinformation for old people, I guess. And I looked up a few of these quotes, and they're not from Einstein. I don't think a single one is from Einstein, actually. Maybe one is, maybe the first one, but the rest aren't. So it's like, so I looked the quote up, and it's from this artist who took a bunch of drugs and thought he was speaking to an alien named Bashar. The artist's name is Daryl Anka from 1998, 40 years after Einstein was dead. I just wanted to read the quote. Everything is energy, and that's all there is. Tune into the frequency of the reality that you want, and you will not be able to help but find that reality. It can't be any other way. This is not a philosophy. This is physics. This is perhaps one of the most evil quotes I've ever read in my life. Because at the end it says, this is not a philosophy. This is physics. But it's literally only a philosophy and has nothing to do with physics. So that's evil. It's gaslighting you about itself at the end there. And then the quote itself is gaslighting you, because many people try this vibe thing. They try to be positive. They try to do things that are better for them. And you know what? They end up like me. If they're unlucky, they end up like me. The more I try to do things that are good for my life, the worse I've gotten. I try to play guitar. My hands break. Can't play guitar or violin anymore. Try to transition. Makes me sick. Try to get healthier. Makes me sicker. Try to have a partner. She leaves me and hates me. Try to have a kid with her. She steals and kills my kid. That's my reality. Doesn't matter what frequency I tune into. Doesn't matter how hard I try. I am unlucky. That is my reality. The meaning of life, from how I see it, is you're either unlucky or you're lucky. If you're lucky, you will be deluded. You will think there's a God or a greater force. Things will generally work out for you. And you will be just deluded until you die. The cruel truth of reality is that this reality is evil. And that even the people who are lucky still suffer a cruel fate. They just don't realize it until they're dead. And people like me, we're not deluded. We don't think there's a God. We don't think there's a greater force. We know that this universe is cold and uncaring, and that all that matters is luck. We know this, but it doesn't change anything. And then probably sooner than most, we die in pain, without anyone, with the people who should be helping us just sending us scams and misquotes. And what further proof of this evil reality that here's a father sending their kid misquotes from a dead person who was smart. And people use this smart dead person to misattribute quotes that push their philosophies. So that Facebook can misinform old people to gaslight their dying children. That's this reality. So do with that what you will.